Hey everyone, this is John from Models by John Michael. Y'all could go ahead and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. That would be fantastic. Just be sure to hit that notification bell and also hop on over to Facebook and Instagram and check out some of the stuff I've got posted over there. So you might notice in this video, I'm shooting from a slightly different angle. My workbench is actually behind me. Usually I shoot from my workbench, so you're looking in the other direction in this room. But the reason why I'm shooting this way is because of this picture right here. It's an F-35C variant, which has the vertical takeoff capability. This picture was a gift from my brother. It's a very early birthday present. My birthday's not until April. But it is a beautiful photograph that's actually printed onto onto sheet metal. And so I decided to hang it over my workstation and kind of give you guys a look at it. And that's why I'm shooting from this way. So I want to give a shout out to my brother, Jason. Thank you so much. I really, truly do love it. And it's going to hang over my workstation forever. So thanks a lot, buddy. So in this video, I want to do a kit review. And the kit I will be reviewing for you guys is this gorgeous. Let me back up a little bit so you can see the whole box cover. It's pretty big. It's a 1/32 scale SBD-5 or the A-24B variant, which was the Army variant for the Dauntless. And it is and I think I already said it was a 1/32 scale, but it's a Trumpeter kit. This is an absolute beauty of a kit. It's a work of art. And eventually I'll get to it, but it's in my stash for now. So I'll run through the kit with you guys, kind of show you the ins and outs of it, and kind of give you an idea that if you do pick one of these up, what you'll be looking at, and if I see anything as far as things to watch out for, stuff like that. So first off, I will say this would be an advanced level kit, so I would not recommend this for a newer model builder. But if you're more advanced in yours, or if you want to try something that's larger, for me, the SBD Dauntless is one of my favorite aircraft from World War II, so this was a no-brainer for me to go ahead and pick up. But if you like World War II aircraft, or if you think that the Dauntless would be a cool aircraft to do, a 1/32 scale kit, I would, consider picking it up. So I'll start with the instruction manual, and we'll go from there and kind of run through the kit. So here is the instruction manual. Very nice, very simple, nothing out of the ordinary here. It's your typical, assembly instructions. It gives you each of the parts that's going on there, the part numbers, everything else, and of course it gives you the colors that it should be. So nothing too crazy to look out or to watch out for on this instruction manual. And as far as I can tell, it seems pretty easy and pretty straightforward to just run through the kit and put her together. So, and then another nice thing that it does have is full color posters, or a full color poster. It's a two-sided ordeal. So on this side, you've got the tricolor camo that's on there, and then on the other side, actually, both versions from the Navy have the tricolor camos. And then on the bottom here, you actually have the Army version, which was the A-24B, which was their adaptation to the Dauntless. Let's see here. Let me run through. Let's go to the decals. The decals, there's nothing too crazy here as far as decals go. These have the tissue paper over them, so they are very nicely preserved. You don't have to worry about those getting damaged. And then, of course, you have your main decal sheet here. So that first one I showed you, just pretty much all of the markings, or the standard markings that would be on all Dauntlesses. And on this one, of course, you've got all of your stars and bars and things like that. So nothing too crazy here to get excited about. I mean, that's with the tissue paper rolled back. So you can kind of see what you're looking at. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward in my humble opinion, and I don't think there's too much to be concerned with there. For a kit this large, the decals are fairly minimal, which is kind of nice, especially if you're not keen on doing decals a lot. I usually love to do decals, but then again, I'm not afraid or not hesitant to do a kit that doesn't have a lot of decals on it. So sometimes it's nice to have a little break in there. So the kit is very, very nicely packed, and one of the things to note is part of it it comes with this little box. Now, the only other kit that I've ever seen that packs any parts in a separate box was the was it the Osprey? I think that was the name of that kit. But it was the float plane that I did a while back. But the clear parts came in a separate little box. That was a Kingfisher kit, or not Kingfisher. That was the airplane. That was the Kingfisher, not the Osprey. Anyway, it was the Kingfisher, and that was a Kitty Hawk kit. And the clear parts came in a separate box, which was nice to have. This one, you get the dive flaps in there, and then you get all of your clear parts in there. Actually, some of them are your instrument panels and things like that, but you know, your canopies and stuff are in there. And then you get your engine cowlings, which are also clear parts. I don't know why they choose to model those in clear parts, but they did. I'm going to be painting them so that they look solid, not clear. You get rubber tires, which is a really nice touch, both for your main landing gear and then for your tail, for your tail dragger. You get a nice little tire for that. And you get some photo etch parts, which are nice. And then there's your instrument panel decal. So very nicely packed, very well thought out, I would say. And I would definitely give props to Trumpeter for packing this thing up like this. I'll just set that there. Okay, so the kit itself, here we go. In the box, there are the sprues. I'll just count the sprues for you. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's about 8 sprues in here. And the detail on this thing, I mean, look, you know, I love detail on a kit. If a kit doesn't have a whole lot of detail, I tend not to want to necessarily buy the kit. So not that I'm a rivet counter or anything like that. I just love to have detail on my kits because I think that it does justice to the subject matter at hand. So the SBD Dauntless, I mean, you know, had a lot of rivet work and stuff on it. And as you can see on this kit, you know what, maybe I'll pop this bag open just so I can show you. So forgive the crinkling of the bag here. There we go. Just so we don't have the shine from the light. You get a little bit of shine, but look, now the shine's picking up all the beautiful detail, all the rivet work, all the panels and things that are on the bottom of this thing. You know, there's the top of your wing. I mean, it's a very, very nice, some very nice detail in there. So, you know, when you go and you're putting this thing together and you are if you're doing any shading or if you're doing any weathering, stuff like that, all of the detail in this will pick all of that up very nicely and it'll show up. I mean, and it's a decent sized kit. I mean, you know, wingtip to wingtip. I mean, that's what, over a foot. So it's a very nicely made kit. So I'm impressed with it. I've only put together one other Trumpeter kit. That was a few years ago. That was the P40 Tomahawk, or yeah, Tomahawk or something like that. I think is what it was. It was, you know, but yeah, it's a very nice Trumpeter. I think they do a good job with their kits, and Oh, I do have another kit that's actually a trumpeter that I haven't put together yet. I just looked down at my stash. That's why I looked away from the camera here. But it's a 1/24th scale Stuka. So in total, once I get these all said and done, I'll have put together at least 3 trumpeter kits. So there you have it. So anyway, guys, that's really all I got for this video. I hope it's helpful to you. If it is, please leave a comment down below. You comment with your favorite 30-second scale model kit that you have in your stash, or that you've ever done, or that you would like to do. And if there's a 30-second scale model that you're looking for that you have not seen, put that in the comments as well. I mean, for me, a 30-second scale P40, I would love to have a P40 Warhawk, Kitty Hawk, or Warhawk, Tomahawk, whatever, some variant of it, P40E, P40B, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I love the P40. It's one of my favorite single engine aircraft of World War II. So, or even a 24th scale, but let's stick with 30-second scale for this video. But just tell me what your favorite 30-second scale kit is, at least for aircraft. And it could be World War II, it could be modern, could be Cold War era, could be Vietnam era. It doesn't matter to me. Just tell me what it is. Tell me the manufacturer and all that kind of stuff too. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Thanks for tuning in, and another shout out to my brother for this beautiful picture of this F-35. I really do like it. I like anything that flies. So, and he definitely hit the nail with this one. So anyway, guys, y'all take care. Happy modeling.